What's going on, guys? So for today's adventure, this is a little bit of a different zoo tour than I'm used to doing. I'm on the Amazon River right now in Leticia, Colombia, and we heard that there is a zoo that is built on an island in the middle of the Amazon. The only way to get there is to take a boat that takes about an hour to get there. This is the Amazon River right out here, and somewhere over there is a zoo built on an island. So that side of the river over there is Colombia, that side of the river over there is Peru. And as soon as we arrive, we're gonna tour what could be the most remote zoo in the world. Look at this place. They literally built a zoo on an island in the Amazon. I've never seen anything like this before. So they actually built a hotel attached to the zoo. Well, what they actually did was they built the hotel to get people to come out here to stay at the hotel. They built a zoo. And we're actually gonna spend the night in the hotel. We're at reception right now. As soon as we get checked in, we're going straight out to the zoo. This is amazing because right over there are the hotel rooms. You just walk right over here and you're in the zoo. So this zoo is open to the public. However, you have to be a guest of the hotel in order to come here, and you need to buy a separate ticket to come in here. But we are getting a special private tour of this zoo. Basically, they just gave us the entire zoo for us to go around and explore and see all of the animals here. And the thing about this zoo that I particularly appreciate is that every animal in here is native to right here in the Colombian Amazon. Over here, we've got a couple of scarlet macaws. We were just in the Amazon for 8 days filming for my other channels, Dave Kaufman's Reptile Adventure and Dave Kaufman Eats the World. And we saw these guys flying all over. It was so cool to see these guys in the wild, but most of the animals that they have in here are actually injured wildlife that they are rehabilitating. So you can see that that one, I can only guess what happened to that one, but he's being well taken care of in here. All right, now we are heading into my favorite thing to see in a zoo, the reptile house. Look at this. Look at that big anaconda. Hi, buddy. So this is just a juvenile green anaconda in there. One of my favorite things to find when I was exploring the jungles of Suriname were these green anacondas. And these are native to Colombia. They're native all over the Amazon. Over here, who do we have? Ah, we have a rainbow boa. Kind of hiding out back there. And this is another one of the snakes that is native to the Colombian jungles. And these guys range from here all the way down into Peru, across to Brazil. This color phase does. But then on the other side of Colombia, you have the Colombian rainbow boas, and they're purple. And then down into Argentina, they get kind of gray, kind of like this whitish gray color. These are just amazing snakes. And the Amazon wouldn't be the Amazon without an Amazon tree boa. And that's what they do. They just basically cling to a branch like that way up in the treetops and just wait till nightfall to go out hunting. And then back here behind the scenes, we've got something very special that they want to show us. Oh, look at that. He comes right up to you. That is an ocelot. And this is one of the big cats that's found here in the Amazon. Okay, that is one friendly cat. Who's making all that noise over there? Hi, sweetheart. Hi, kitty. Oh my God. That is absolutely amazing. Such a beautiful cat. Wow. Here we have another anaconda, and now we can get a better look at it. This one's much darker. Most of these snakes have been found right here on the grounds. And so this is what the anacondas do look like in this part of the Amazon. And right over here we have one of the water snake species that's found in this part of Colombia. That is a helicops. That's the genus name of this snake. And these water snakes are just as common as North American water snakes. You see these guys everywhere around here. And look, in this enclosure, we've got the Colombian arm snake. Oh, they're very shy. He just retreated. Oh, wait, don't spook him. Oh, the arm snake is... Oh, there he is. Oh, there's two of them in there. There's two arm snakes in there. Wow. Majestic Colombian arm snakes. So beautiful. And that guy is a pipa pipa. That's a Suriname toad. These are the weirdest amphibians in the world because the babies will actually burrow into the mother's back until they are fully developed. And then when they're froglets or little baby frogs, they will just pop right out of those little burrows that they make in their mother's back. Weird, weird amphibian. All right, so in this enclosure, we've got all of these Amazonian turtles. So these are yellow-spotted Amazon turtles. And if you think that's a log, that's not a log. That's another turtle. That's a mata mata. And that is his head right there. And these guys disappear in plain sight in the river systems here in the Amazon. They look just like a log or a bunch of leaves on the bottom of the river. They literally disappear in plain sight, and they are one of the coolest turtles found here in the Amazon. And then over here, look at these guys. These guys are huge. Look at how big these turtles are. These are giant Amazonian river turtles. And over here, look at this. That is an enormous turtle. These are one of the biggest freshwater turtles in the world. Wow. Okay, so in here we have woolly monkeys and white-faced monkeys. And these are also native to here in Colombia.
Pepe, Pepe,
Pepe.
Pepe.
Oh, hello, beautiful. Look at this jaguar.
Niña, vamos, vamos, arriba.
Oh, listen to her.
Niña, es que a ella le gusta que yo la consienta. Vamos, arriba.
Originally, this was the Jaguar enclosure.
This was, okay.
Right here, all of it. And there was an entrance underneath. And we fed them here, and they would come feeding time. They knew they were going to be fed over here. So they came over here to be seen. Otherwise, you would not see them.
You would not see them over there, yeah. They would just completely disappear in that, just like out in nature. You know, I swear, in all the times that I've been out in the Amazon, I know that these guys have seen me, and I never knew that they were there. And they're just like house cats. Look at that. Just like big, furry house cats that can crack your skull in half. So this jaguar's name is Garota, which is little girl in Portuguese. She loves this log. Well, the log doesn't love her, apparently. I wonder how many times in the wild jaguars get whacked in the back of the head by a log. Hi, kitty. Hi, kitty, kitty. It's just absolutely amazing. I think that's the closest I've ever been to a jaguar. Look at this. So this is one of the other predators found here in the Amazon. I think we're playing hide and seek. This is one of the nocturnal primates that's found here in the Amazon. And as you can see, during the daytime, they find a hollow log and they go to sleep. So in this section of the zoo, right behind me, is the aquarium where they have all sorts of different fish that are found right there in the Amazon River. So in this tank, we have angelfish. And most of the fish that you find in your local fish shop or Petco or wherever, most of them came from right here in the Amazon. And it's really cool to go out at night with your flashlight. You can just see tons of these guys in schools out there in the Amazon River. These are actually a really common fish here in the Amazon. And look at that, those are my favorite tropical fish that are found here in the Amazon. Those are neon tetras. And in aquariums, we keep these in pretty clean water. But out here in the Amazon, they live in the dirtiest, murkiest water you can imagine. So the Amazon River has so many different species of catfish. And in this tank are some of them. No idea what kind of catfish these are. If you do, comment below. Let me know what kind of catfish these are. And here we have my absolute favorite Amazonian fish, the discus. There was a book that I had on aquarium fish when I was a kid, and it had a discus on the cover. And I just stared at that picture forever, wondering where these fish were from, where I could get these fish. So ever since then, I have just loved discus. And if you're an aquarium keeper, comment below. Let me know what your favorite discus is. I'll tell you mine right now. It's the pigeon blood discus. But these are what wild type discus look like directly out of the Amazon River. Over here we have silver dollars, but look at this. They are really jumpy. You see these guys in aquariums that have been captive bred, and they do not behave like this. These guys spook at everything. Look at that. And in this enclosure over here, look at this. These are electric eels. That one is at least 6 feet long. There's my hand for scale. These guys are huge, and not a lot of people know that electric eels get this big. but there are 6-footers just like this out there in the Amazon. And an eel this big, if he zaps you, you're gonna pass out. You're gonna have a really bad time. He will absolutely electrocute you. That is not a myth. Man, these guys are gnarly looking. And the problem is that when you're walking through the river, these guys look like logs. And so you go to step over them and all of a sudden you get electrocuted, you pass out, and you're floating down the river. These are just absolutely amazing animals. And to develop an adaptation where you subdue your prey by electrocution, nature is absolutely amazing and a little bit terrifying actually. And then over here, look at these Arapaima. These guys are small ones, but that's how big they are. These guys are the biggest freshwater fish in the world, and these guys grow so big you could stick a saddle on these guys and ride them. And here is everybody's favorite Amazon catfish, the red-tailed catfish. These guys are really popular amongst aquarium keepers and, well, fishermen alike. So we saw the Arapaima. Over here we have a relative called the arowana, another really popular aquarium fish. And over here we've got pacu, and these are essentially vegetarian piranhas. But look at how many they have in here. They've got a whole school of them in here. And in here we've got a manatee. Look at that. So the manatees that we all know and love in Florida, they're a completely different species of manatee than you find down here in the Amazon. And then they've got a big tank over here and a big tank over here. And in these tanks, we've got giant Arapaima. Look at these guys. And look at this, they are all stacked up waiting to be fed. So there is the head and the tail is all the way over there. These guys are enormously huge. Oh my goodness. And that's why you don't stick the camera that close to an Arapaima. All right, so now I feel a little bit bad that they didn't get some food. They just gave us some food that we can actually feed the Arapaima as something other than my camera. All right, ready? Whoa! God, they just beat each other up over like cocoa pebbles. It's amazing. Alright, so now that we've toured the zoo, I'm checking into the hotel and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like inside the hotels here at the zoo. Alright, here we go. We're going in. Whoa, look at this. Oh yes, air conditioning. So I got this big bed with nice mosquito netting around it. Look at this bathroom. Got this sink. And here, oh man, shower, whatever that is. But look at this. This is the coolest thing. Look, we got a grass roof up there. But then, look at these stairs. These are cut out so that you can put your foot here on this step, foot here on this step. That's kind of cool. But you go up here, and we've got this whole loft area up here that is interesting. But this is what the rooms look like here at the Zoo Hotel. And then there's a patio right out there. Big screen TV. And then we come out here. That seems to be open. And then we come out here, and this is the patio. How amazingly cool is this? There's the zoo right there. This is absolutely amazing. You know guys, I've toured a lot of really amazing zoos all over the world, but this one is not only the most unique zoo I've ever been to, but it certainly is the most remote zoo. They literally built a zoo on an island in the middle of the Amazon River. This place is amazing. So anyway guys, until the next adventure from wherever in the world that may take me, love the planet and rattle on.